Hi, today we are going to be practicing going in between F chord and C chord on the ukulele. So let's do a quick review first of how to play those two chords. F chord, you're going to use 2 fingers on the fretboard at the same time. So those fingers are going to be your middle finger on the top string, otherwise known as G string, and it's going to be on the 2nd fret. You're going to skip over the next string. We're not putting any fingers on that string. And then when you get to the 3rd string from the top, otherwise known as the E string, we're going to put our pointer finger down on the 1st fret, the top fret. Okay, make sure those 2 fingers are not touching the other strings next to them on accident, because that will negatively affect the sound of your chord. All right, F chord should sound like this. Play your F chord. And C chord, as a quick review, is going to use our ring finger. Okay, so F chord uses these 2 fingers, pointer finger and middle finger, and C chord uses your ring finger. So these 2 chords are not using the same fingers at all. C chord, you're going to use your ring finger, that's the one next to your pinky, your ring finger. You're going to put that on the bottom string, otherwise known as A string, on the 3rd fret. So you can count down from the top. 1, 2, 3. Right there. C chord should sound like this. All right, now let's practice switching between those 2 chords. We're going to start with C, and then we're going to go to F. That's what we're doing first. So when I switch from C to F, it's happening very quickly, but my pointer finger goes down a split second before my middle finger does. Okay, so you might want to think about that too. Lead with your pointer finger, and then your middle finger will follow. Lead with your pointer finger, and your middle finger will follow. Let's start with C. We're going to play 1 C, and we're going to hold it out for 4 beats or 4 counts, and then we're going to switch to our F chord and do the same thing. We're going to hold that F chord out for 4 beats or 4 counts. So we're going to switch back and forth between those 2 chords just like that. Starting with C, 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. And stop right there. Awesome. All right, next up we're going to do 2 C chords followed by 2 rests or pauses where we don't play. Then we will switch to F chord, play it 2 times, and then 2 more rests. And we'll go back and forth between those 2 chords just like that. Starting with C. 1, 2, ready, go. C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, and stop right there. Pretty good. Okay, you might know what we're going to do next. We're going to do 3 C's in a row, followed by 1 rest or 1 pause where we're not playing. Then we'll do the same thing on the F chords, and we'll go back and forth between those 2 chords just like that. Starting with C. 1, 2, ready, go. C, rest, F, rest, C, rest, F, rest, C, rest, F, rest, C, rest, F, rest, C, rest, F, and stop right there. Pretty good. Okay, last one, we're going to take out all the pauses, all the rests. We're going to be playing on every single beat. So we're going to do 4 C's in a row, and then we'll switch immediately and play 4 F's in a row. Okay, let's start first with C. 1, 2, ready, go. C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F, and stop right there. All right, pretty great job. If you feel like you need a little bit more practice switching between your C chord and your F chord, I would re-watch the video and play along again until you feel comfortable switching between those two chords. If you feel good about switching between F chord and C chord, there are a couple things you might want to do. You could try switching between F chord and C7 chord and back to F chord. So that's one thing you could do. Or you might be ready to learn a new chord, which is G7. Now, F chord, as you know, uses 2 fingers at the same time on the fretboard. G7 actually uses 3 at the same time. This is G7. So that gives you a couple options of new learning goals that you can try next. All right, have a great rest of your day and happy playing. Bye.